cut ourselves, to beat ourselves, to sacrifice our children, to have a miserable life. He just says, I just want to live with you for eternity. And I'll help you do it. So he said, and so he says, the tabernacle of God, he even told his people to make them a tabernacle, but I mean, dwell among. He wants to be in the midst of us, dwell in our hearts. That's all he's asking for. It's not asking a lot considering what the sacrifice that he made for us. That's all he's asking. Saying, I made a way for it. The lesson says we can face the future with hope. Although challenging times are coming, whatever suffering we must go through, whatever hardships we must endure, whatever sorrows we experience, if we have hope, a better day is coming. We can live life today with purpose and joy. If we have hope, and who's our hope? Jesus. Jesus is our hope. Yes. That's something.
That's the hope is something that is wanted.
Yes.
Like what you have. But I like what they said in 1 Corinthians 2:9. It says, the eyes have not seen, or the ears heard, neither enter into the heart of man. Things which God has for those, the path of those that love. That's hope there. Think about that.
Can't even imagine it.
But it's such a good feeling, knowing that the eyes have not seen, you can't even imagine what he has prepared for you. But it must be good. That's a good feeling, knowing that.
Hope for a better day. I hope that Jesus is coming back for his own.
Yes.
Because that's peace. There's peace in the mind. And we hold on to that peace. It's holding on to.
This is a weak world. This world is dirty, corrupt, nasty, immoral, unscrupulous.
Yes.
Where we need something to look forward to.
Yes. I'm looking forward to no crime.
I keep thinking of this, the prodigal son, how his father was out there waiting for him. You could see him afar off, waiting for him to welcome him home. That's the way the Lord is going to be with us. He's waiting afar off. We want to get closer and closer, but we have to make the first step. That's right. No, we have to make a decision.
No suffering. Time.
Let's think about it. No, in the midst of all this darkness that we see in this world today, there's still hope. Still hope.
Yes. Nobody complaining anymore. People fault-finding, people criticizing. Find something wrong with everything.
Everything is this,
and blaming everybody but themselves.
Yeah. But in the midst of all this darkness, there's still hope. There's light. There's faith.
Yes. Sunday lesson says there's hope in the time of trouble. And we're looking at Revelations 22:11-12. In Daniel 12:1-2. So Revelation 22:11-12.
He that is unrighteous, let him do unrighteousness still. And he that is filthy, let him be made filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him do righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be made holy still. Behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to render to each man according as his work is.
And at this time shall Michael stand up, the great prince of who stands for the children of thy people. There shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation even to the same time. And at that time, our people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, some to shame and everlasting contempt.
So we know sometimes there's hope in a time of trouble, but this is the time of trouble that this lesson is referring to, not a time of trouble.
Yes.
So we've all had trouble before. Some of us have some right now, but there is but there's the time of trouble coming, and in that time of trouble, it says that this is going to be a time such as never was since there was a nation even to that same time. This is going to be something that this earth has never experienced before. It's going to be something that we can't even fathom, that we can't even imagine. And even right now, we say we believe it. And we accept that there's gonna be a time of trouble coming, but we don't act like there's a time of trouble that's gonna be coming.
Jesus is preparing us for a time of trouble.
It's trying to.
Yes, he's with us. He said that he will never leave us nor forsake us. So yes, in the time of trouble, yes, we must call on him. He's here, right here with us.
So this lesson is saying what's gonna happen. So what's gonna happen in the time of trouble? What's the lesson saying? What are some of the things that are gonna happen? Talk about plagues.
Yes.
And things like plagues that are gonna happen. And so the Revelation chapter 16 talks about, the 7 last plagues.
Yes.
There's gonna be famine, and there's gonna be, and in these places, there's gonna be famines. There's gonna be, sickness, earthquakes. The oceans are gonna turn to blood, the seas are gonna turn to blood, in the rivers and the floor. All of these things, this is the time of trouble, the sun is gonna set, it's gonna stench.
Yes.
It's gonna be, yes.
So God's people is going to be prepared, is going to be sure from all of this here.
Now, when you say God's people, who do you mean?
The righteous.
The righteous, not the Adventists.
No, not
And
the
God is saying his people.
His people, yes,
So that means those who are faithful to him,
yes.
those who've been committed to him, and those who prepared and been obedient to him.
Right.
Not anybody whose name is on the membership roll. Not anybody who says that they're a Christian, or says that they're righteous, because we don't talk as cheap stuff. But the people who are prepared. And so there's hope for those people who are prepared. And it says God's people will be shielded from all of these things. And at that time, Daniel 12:1, Daniel says, and at that time your people shall be delivered, everyone who is found written in the book of life. And so that's where our names have to be.
Yeah.
Our names have to be in that book of life. And if our names aren't written in there, if we had made amends and got everything together that we're supposed to get together, get everything addressed that needs to be addressed, then there's no way our names will be blotted out. They can't be in there. But it says if we stay faithful to Jesus, our names will not be blotted out of the book of life. And that's what we want. Don't we all want that? Yes.
That time, is, we will have to be for or against Christ.